Alright, everyone, we are back with the next episode of the Raiders Rambles. I am Jolt, chief host of the show, and joining me is none other than my co-host, Avira.
Hey everyone, hope you're having a great day. Hope everyone's doing well. And yeah,
Uh,
I have the
I'm
lamest intro. Oh my god, man. I really gotta get like a better intro going on. I feel like I say the same thing every time, and it sounds like so I don't know,
I
boring.
am Mr. I sound like a robot by saying the same line every single episode.
Yeah, yeah. I came
Yeah,
to that
you and me both.
realization when I
Hey,
saw
you and me both.
that. Yeah, Two Griffin said that on his last video. He's like, "Hope you're doing well." Well, actually, no, I really do, and he like went into a whole thing about it.
No, I think I've got to come up with something different. Oh well, but that's okay. I am in one of those moods because of massive rain nonstop
Hmm.
for a week. Anyway, and you are suffering from massive heat up there.
Yeah, it's hot, man. It's like in the 90s.
I'll trade you. Anyway, next on the show we have Noble.
And the noisemaker's here to ask a question of the Magic 8 Ball. Would it have been a good idea to invite my, well, let's call him former friend? Magic 8 Ball says, as I see it, yes. Oh, well,
Oh well, take him along as a +1. The invisible not seen +1 until you're ready to show him. Oh well. And rounding out today's panel, we have Ali.
Hey yo, bark, bark, bark.
Looking cute as always.
Oh, thank you.
Alright. So, first off, it is a couple of things at this point of the year, but while, one thing ends and one thing we celebrate, I would like to wish you all an early, happy Independence Day
Oh, thanks so much.
for all of you up there in the States.
Yeah.
just make sure you don't throw a match into the fireworks box.
Oh, that sounds fun though. Sounds like a very American thing to do.
Like,
I want to get the matches. I got the fireworks box for you.
While sitting on the back of the truck.
Yeah, sure. As the tractor goes by.
and then you're like,
Yeehaw.
boom, 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 crackle, crackle, bang, 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 bam!
Yep.
Just
Oh.
toss a good old M80 in there and just watch the fireworks.
Yeah. Well, today I think no. Yesterday. Today. Yeah. Today was also Canada Day. So for anyone in Canada, good job.
Yeah, it's the less important Independence Day.
They're not independent though. They're still like what are they? A Commonwealth of.
Yeah,
Come on.
but no, I don't like. I have never seen a Canadian celebrate Independence Day the same extent the Americans do, for good reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, I do like to be proven wrong, but as things stand, yeah, this is why it's the Independence Day that nobody really looks for or cares about.
Yeah.
Ah well, but there we are. Though. So, what are you guys planning to do? You guys gonna go out there and, for Independence Day?
Well, I'm not sure yet because I know I'm off work that day, so I might go like to the beach, maybe watch, like do that. With some people could be fun. They typically have like shows and stuff going on down there, so
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that'd be great.
yeah. I don't know. Do you have any plans, Hallie?
I really don't have any plans for 4th of July. I'm gonna be staying at home because my family's gonna be traveling to somewhere in Arkansas because they have something going on, something planned going on there, and I don't really like traveling, and they understand.
Oh, okay.
I think the whole travel thing may soon change.
Yeah,
Next
like
thing you know, you're gonna get the travel bug.
Wait,
Oh,
yeah,
jeez.
'cause you do live pretty. Well, that's all right. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, you do live out there, but in the end, that's great. So, with that said, Preface is wrapped up out of the way. That's something that's ending. We're gonna get to on a bit of a later note. And first, I've got some stuff to share.
Is
It
this
is
the type of
adventure
thing-
time. Okay, not that kind of adventure time, but
I was just about to sing the theme song.
It's
was gonna
perfect
ask.
though.
Is this the type of thing we need to really cringe at, or
It's a cutesy song. It's and I'm not gonna sing it. It's never mind.
nah, but adventure time's nah, adventure time ain't so bad.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
All right, so I went all the way up to drive 5 hours northeast to visit a friend. And let me tell you, that journey was it was fraught with pain only because, like, a bit past halfway, the road, like 2/3 of the way, the road was blocked because trucks got involved in a crash. And I could have been
Oh,
stuck there in traffic forever because that highway heading up there was blocked off. So that's always fun, but So I was like, nah, forget it. So I'm just gonna go detour around and then take a side route, and then I just got there. But hey, better late than never, right?
yeah, especially for a 5-hour drive. Wow.
Yeah. But no, here we go. We finally made it, and yep, here's what I've got for you.
Oh, dude, that's so cool.
Yes, disclaimers note, I rock the purple and yellow for ambassadorial purposes, but if need be, and sometime soon, I may rock it yet more frequently than ever.
Nice. So is this it's like by a beach, I'm guessing?
Correct. That right there is, as you'll see it, a lighthouse. Probably the most well known one in right in port.
oh, there we go.
Oh, okay. That's so cute. So I'm assuming you did more things than just that because it's a 5-hour trip. I mean, I'm sure, like, right?
I mean, for the sole purpose of being with a friend,
Oh, hey, that's great then.
not to mention, it was considerably a blessing that I was on leave as I am right now. Otherwise, yeah, no. One day I'm like, ugh, come home tired and I might crash on the way back.
Oh, so you didn't even stay over there?
I did.
Okay.
But yes, it's a beach. It's literally a coastal town.
Oh, wow, that's so nice. The water's surprisingly blue too. Oh man, look at this dude. He looks like he's prepared, like for a battle. Oh man. Or he's like, I have arrived.
Yeah.
I am here. Do not why have you come to disturb my meditation?
Gotta love Star Wars sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes.
Well, and lately,
Guys dressed like a Mandalorian.
mm-hmm.
If you can tell.
That water's very clear too. I guess it's clearer than the beaches near me.
Welcome to Australia.
I know, it's beautiful.
Bottles.
But no,
Right.
there's a lot more where that came from. But goddamn, like I feel this much. I always look at this and I think, yep, that's like the best angle of me you could possibly ever get. I know I'm tooting my horn, but
Hey, it looks great.
but it's like you look at that suit face and it's
adorable. Yes, we know. We love you.
just there. But like I said, And yes, nothing but beach and ocean and lots of rocks as, for as far as the eye can see. But
Mm.
don't get me wrong, if me and friends were so adventurous, I would, and, back problems aside, would have been up on there walking on the rocks.
Yeah, man, you take a lot of risks doing that kind of stuff. Like, I could just imagine me falling and destroying myself in the water. Like, oh man, no way.
You'd be like swept up by the wind, and then your small frame would just, crack like a matchstick.
Oh,
You'd be both like Titanic.
I'd be washed down the river. Like, there's the end of me.
Well, there goes SS Avira. Sunk to the
Oh.
bottom of the ocean.
Oh no.
You can have inflatable parts installed in your fursuit, right?
Yeah, I've seen that before. But I'm not into that kind of thing, so.
No, right? But yes, this place would have been so great. You just go up there, walk on the rocks. Best place for it. But no, more to that. It's like there's so much water around here, water, woodland and stuff. Here's another one of a lake. Well, more like a dried up lake with a mini river, but.
Okay. And you're like on a sandbar? Oh no, you're like by the shore. Oh, and you're stepping in the water. Oh no! Ah, careful!
Hey. Oh, well, could have been worse, like last time.
Oh yeah.
Like, where goes my whole right leg? Okay.
Yeah.
That was a controlled step in the water, not the other one.
And this is a really nice shot too. Like, it looks like it just goes on forever. Wow.
Yeah, there's the beaches here.
It's like so flat.
I know. But all up though, but you know what though? I think there's another another thing we did together, and I think this one's gonna jog memories for you, Avira.
Oh, I think I know what it is.
Uh,
Oh, okay. I was thinking someone picked you up. Oh, that's super fun. Man, I haven't been bowling in a while.
I have not been picked up in fursuit physically for quite some time.
Wait, Joel, how much do you weigh?
70 something kilo, like somewhere between 75 to 80 kilos. Last I checked. Maybe
Yeah, I
in the
don't think I
80s
could
now.
hold that.
I mean, I'm not too big, all metrics considered, but
I'm
That
like
might-
130, so I know I can carry
Absolute
40
unit,
like
man.
nothing.
Wait, pounds or kilos?
kilos.
Kilos.
Us
We
Americans,
do it
okay.
the proper way, not the freaking American way.
It's called the American way. It's it's the best way. It's our way. And I think Liberia also for some reason. I think those are the only two countries left. It was Myanmar up until a while ago.
No,
Yeah,
but
fun.
the whole dude, you know what we did? We just basically rocked up to the bowling alleys, and it was like, "Friend has a costume. Can you rock up with it?" It was like, and the owner was like, "Yeah, okay."
Mhm.
The rest is history.
Joel, I have to admit that beach does look somewhat familiar, except I wouldn't have been there for 20-something years.
Wow, you haven't lived there for that since that time?
When I was a baby, we lived in New South Wales. Well, my family did.
Well, yeah. Boombox, to answer your question, are those 10-pound balls? They are proper bowling balls. But I think Vera can attest to how painful they are to bowl when you have the pausies on.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, I typically take them off, but even when I do, like, my hands are still sweaty and it slips anyway. And yeah, I've ripped off a couple of nails with some of the heavy balls. Not the full thing, but it hurt. So yeah, you gotta be careful.
Were these actual claws on your fursuit or your actual
No,
ow?
like my legit fingernails.
Nails.
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah. Because like it would slip out, and then I'd try to grip it, and then it would like hit the edge of it. Man, not good. So it's gotta be careful. That's why they have that powder that professionals use.
Well, there's that, but imagine you have to like push the ball with your both hands.
Yeah,
You
that
have to
too.
put these on, and then and like you have to even do like the awkward penguin shuffle to roll up.
I
I don't know.
seriously want to see someone do a skit where they put a fake arm on and swing and it just pops off.
Oh, I'm sure people have done stuff like that. That sounds funny.
Like you like doing bowling with a prosthetic arm or a
Yeah,
robo
but
arm.
make it look real to everyone. Except when it's thrown, it basically just pops off the guy's shoulder or whatever and just skittles down the lane for a bit.
Bonus points if he stubs his toe with it.
And he's got to play it up too, be like, "Oh my god, what happened?" And people just start freaking out. Like he really got to sell it.
Yeah, but to nobody's surprise, you first of all you're gonna end up with quite a few gutter balls.
Mm-hmm. It's more about having fun though. Looks like you did.
That's the point of it, though. So yes. On that side note, though, the last thing I did was go fursuiting past midnight. I did this for you guys to play with a glorified torchlight, a sword, more specifically a dark saber.
What?
Yes.
Dude.
I understand
Holy
low light
shit.
photography is a challenge, but yes.
You need a really good DSLR for that. But
Maybe
that does
like,
work.
a lot of
Holy
maybe a
shit.
good lot of adjustments too with stuff. But
That looks so good.
Yeah, looking good in the goggles too. Nice.
it's what made it all pop.
Yeah, it's basically like the goggles, the armband, and the sword are like just there. But hey, pretty cool. So what was that? Was that like actually like a replica dark saber or?
Yeah, with a very very strong light,
Oh my!
for light, and a full metal grip, and it's his.
Oh, that is freaking
Star Wars
awesome.
fan like he is, but
Huh.
no, like it just. You know what? I don't think I have. It's so scary just shooting past midnight because you cannot see for shit.
Must have been worse with the fursuit head on, especially in that dark.
Oh, tell me about it though. The visor doesn't even do jack shit for my visibility. Well, for my vision.
That's a cool shot.
Yeah, but no, I like all of this because it is nothing but perfect mood, and nothing more than the mood. Like this, it's just all you can see is just.
Oh yeah.
So is this just taken on a regular phone or?
No, it was taken on the camera, but the focus was a bit left whatever because, hey, we tried to get the backdrop of a tree. Don't get me wrong, that sword is an amazing light source. It's an amazing torch.
Oh,
More than
have
a
you
lot of things,
photoshopped them yet?
actually. Yeah, you could, but these are no filters, no nothing.
Ah.
But yes, but yeah, it's and this is why a lot of nobody ever wants to go shooting at midnight.
Yeah, I've only done that in like at conventions, like in the cities though. So it's when everything's pretty much lit up.
Different story,
Totally.
In the back of nowhere, there's no city lights, and literally only one person out there was like staying up in the driveway with the car lights on. Like, what the heck are they doing over there with a light? But no, some fun stuff with all things together.
Oh, you can make a little bit about the background. I think I can actually see the tree in that.
It's a post. It is a post, but no. I gotta ask you this very, very last question though. In this thing here, is this the end of Jolty?
Dun dun dun.
No.
To be continued.
Find out in the next episode of The Mandalorian season 3.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, they. Never mind. I'm not gonna say any spoilers about anything, but if you saw Kenobi, this is pretty relevant. But no one ever really dies in Star Wars. I mean, come on, Palpatine, get real. Nice. Okay, well,
I mean,
I guess
they
you
might
did.
have to change that. So, okay, yeah.
I spoke too soon. You poor thing. Oh no.
Probably should have left that to the next episode, but no.
Oh well, too late.
Well, it's confirmed now. It's the end of Jolty.
That one's a little hard to see.
No, I think the squirrel is immortal. He cannot die.
Nah, in game parlance, it'd be like you just get revived. You just respawn.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes, respawn.
There we go. Look at that guy just stabbing that head like it was nobody's fucking business. And parading it too.
Oh my goodness. Okay, now he's just flaunting it.
Oh look, I have the head of a purple squirrel with a visor attached on it. How much is this worth?
My bounty is complete. Now pay me.
He basically went hunting and he ended up hunting down a purple squirrel basically.
But no, all up, I think it was fun. It was fun to get out of the cities for a while. Do that. Probably I'm open to doing another midnight photo shoot or anything like that. Just gotta get things right is all. Probably have a sword like that too. But yes, so that wraps up that part of my adventure. Now, yes, we're gonna get through the thing that has finally ended, and right on cue, live comments from Hey Luxray. Happy not Pride Month because it's finally over.
Honestly, good. It was getting so. It's too much. It's an entire month of this. It's too much.
As I've said before, I can understand a day to a week, but a month, yeah.
I think next thing you know, we're gonna go down the slippery slope and it'll be like the summer of Pride.
Oh my god! Yeah, right. Like the summer of love or something. Oh goodness! Don't give me any ideas.
Yeah, and then after that it'll be the year of Pride.
Joe,
They'll just replace our flags across the entire world with their progressive nonsense.
I believe they will skip the year and they'll just go straight to the decade.
I believe that.
I did see a post earlier today, and I mentioned this to you guys beforehand, that apparently there's another, I think it's either Gender Fluid Awareness Day in July 7th. I think a week after that, on July 16th or 20th or something, there's a non-binary awareness day. Guys, you had a month, all right? What the hell? What was every day not enough for all the letters in the alphabet for them? I don't get it. What?
A day, B day, C day.
Yeah, L day, B Q X W Y Z, whatever. Who knows? Apparently, it's not enough.
But speaking of Avira, do remind us. You basically put out the call and see how many companies change their logos to go with the rain. To vomit out rainbows.
That's right.
Where did you
I'm
find?
not sure.
Actually, I'll give you a head start on this because
Mhm.
I have a link for such a purpose.
Oh, great.
See how
Okay.
many you recognize.
Oh my goodness. Oh no. Okay. Yeah. See, I have about 26 on my list here. I'm not gonna say all of them, but
Some of
some
them
of
are
these
duplicated.
are weird though. Like I noticed a trend because I saw about like one new one a day. There's a lot of like pharmaceutical companies for some reason. Like it's
Gee, I
weird.
wonder why.
Like Astellas Pharma's US, Clariant. I mean,
Hey,
Pfizer. Pfizer is
hey,
one of them.
if you, I think this is the prime moment. Hey, if you want to cash out on the monkeypox thing that nobody cares about, now would be a time if you were pharmaceuticals.
Oh, that's probably a reason too. So yeah, and then I got there were some other
Hey,
ones.
it's like hey,
PlayStation.
Flash DS, now you go, now go
Hmm.
out there and get monkeypox.
Oh my goodness.
Get,
Yeah, that was weird. I guess to me. We have some other ones like PlayStation. I know what I'm wondering though. I have 26 of these companies literally changed their icons to the rainbow, right? I wonder how many of them are going to change it back today or the coming week. How many do you think? Like
well,
50%?
give it time. Maybe they'll be on late on the update, but it's going to be like this forever. In which case, like, go get the memo.
Yeah, like what if they permanently change their logos to this? I mean, it's excessive and it's people are sick of it. Like normal people are just done with this nonsense.
Yeah, and I think from what I've got in this preview thing, I got like 100 plus. I've counted. Like,
Yeah.
never mind the overlap, but you get the point.
Is that
And
Does one of them say Lad Bible
that's correct.
something?
Lad Bible Australia.
What?
Lots
Oh
of other
my
stuff too. For our own stuff. Starlight Foundation, Sydney Sixers cricket team, Osgrid, the electricity, ICC, Sydney's International Convention Centre, our Gallery of New
M&M's.
South Wales, M&M's, yep, New South Wales Government, New South Wales
The
Ambulance, New South Wales Police Force, New South Wales Fire and Rescue,
dude, that's scary. Actually, that's
Centrepoint Tower, right in the
wow.
heart of Sydney.
Jeez. I mean, how is this not a new cult or religion? I mean, what
Well,
is this?
Vera, technically it is, but unfortunately, when someone's in a cult, they generally can't actually tell until things are too late. So it's
Oh,
like when you're lynching someone on the street, it may hit them then, or it may hit them like a decade later that they're what they hate the most.
jeez, man. I mean, there was some scary stuff going on at Pride. I don't care what these people say. I mean, there's some radicals out there.
Hey, if you want to
Did you
see
see
all
them?
that stuff though, if
I'm
you
not
want to
going to
see
get
what,
into it like that, but I'm just
yeah,
saying there's some crazy stuff that goes on there, and they're really
yeah.
trying to push it with all this rainbow crap, and they're
Hey,
pandering too. They
I
don't
think,
care.
and not just that too, but now everything that's trending is also the blue and yellow flag. And
That back to that again, right? They forgot about that for a while.
yeah, and speaking of vomit-inducing psychedelic cluster stuff, look at Xbox Design Labs' Pride controller.
It looks like a unicorn just vomited on one of their controllers.
What is this? What the hell? Wait, there's a tree? Why is there a tree on there? And what's the circle mean? Oh my god. They're just adding everything, I guess. Wait, there's a green thing in the middle? Have you ever seen that before? What is happening here?
And this is what a $12.95 premium in Australian prices for a Pride controller.
Oh, the other one different colors like less?
If you want normal colors, yeah, it's normal. Pattern colors, yeah, I'd rather get like a camo pattern.
What?
But no.
Wait, so this is officially Xbox's like all of their available controller
No,
styles,
the
right?
Design Lab is a the Xbox Design Lab is a custom controller design service
Oh, okay.
that
So
you know
all right.
you make it however you want, paint it like whatever color you want, change the sticks and all the little buttons in whatever color you want, add little bits and bobs of grips. But this,
Yeah, this is definitely something else,
oh, it's a trip, all right.
and it's never going to go away. Like it's there now, and that's another thing. Like this is what's happening.
I think it's like when the month rolls up, we just basically get in there, grab a cane stick. Ah, you grab. Like grumpy old man intensifies. But-
The world's gone crazy, man.
Well, at least one thing ends. At least now, something better can begin.
Yeah, America Month.
Yeah.
No, we can't have that.
Dude, there are people that genuinely hate the 4th of July. Like, there's stories on Twitter I've seen, like, oh my god, it's crazy. I'm like, dude, it's a holiday. Like, okay, whatever. I'm not, you know why.
On the flip side, down here, there are some people who call Australia Day Invasion Day.
Oh, well, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, the problem I have with that is that, from what I understand, Australia Day isn't the day when Australia was discovered, but when it was actually founded and sort of separate itself from England.
Yeah,
Not
okay.
the day where Christopher Columbus came here and, well, oh, we got some savages. What can we do with this place? What the fuck?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
By the way, I'm sorry, guys. I was muted for a bit for personal reasons. Like, for a little while. I'm sorry about that.
That's all right.
You ducked. Yeah, I just noticed you ducked out. Was all. That's.
Yeah.
But I mean,
no.
for the longest time, the 4th of July was my favorite holiday. We'd have parties at my house every year. It wasn't until actually I became a furry that Halloween became my new favorite. But I still love 4th of July. I mean, I love America's great, and fireworks are, the best. But yeah. So, what's your guys' like favorite holiday? Just curious. You have one?
Mine is Halloween.
Nice.
I honestly spent so long basically just with nothing to do for like 15, 16 years that holidays just mean nothing to me. Except days where you can't actually go in and do shopping because everywhere's shut up shop.
Well, my favorite holiday would have to be Easter.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. Cool.
Do you go and squirrel away all the Easter eggs?
I mean, I've got to do. That's probably something I've got to put on the list. Be like a pseudo Easter bunny with ears that could pass off as one.
Yeah.
Oh, like like Jolt is dressing as an Easter bunny. Oh my goodness, that'd be meta.
I have to buy myself a nubtail too.
Or just like a giant bunny costume. Oh yeah, that'd be funny.
Well, it won't be the bunny, but at least I'll be hopping around with a basket. I think I.
Oh, you can do that too.
I think I could totally pull it off. Don't discount it, but I could totally pull it off.
The Easter squirrel.
Well, things are different in Australia. You already know that.
Yeah, and they always say all the reactions everywhere. You just gotta play by ear. The man who took the photos of us at the lighthouse says, I got a big purple dog with yellow ears, and he's trained to bite you.
Whoa.
Not a fan of fairies, I'm guessing.
Nah. He's an old guy. He's the humor is just infectious. Oh, dude, people are amazing when they see that sort of thing. They get into the spirit of it.
Very cool.
But yeah, so that said, that's finally over. Now the next thing that's also started is Anthrocon.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is the first one since the virus, right? The first physical one. They didn't have one last year, I think.
And then I think last year we went and did the whole virtual Anthrocon thing.
That's right. Yeah, okay, yeah. They do that. They did that 2 years in a row, the virtual thing, and then this year they're actually back to the physical location.
Well, that's
Wow.
good.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to attend the con, but I saw some pictures already of the dealer's den. And,
Yeah, I'll get that up as well.
Oh, you're gonna okay. Well, yeah, I guess we'll get into that. But yeah, I mean, Anthrocon is happening literally right now. I think today's the first official day.
And I think and that's the one thing too. It's a total change, right? It's here's a picture of the dealers then it's taken from this year's proceedings.
Yeah, and as someone who's been there many times and has taken pictures like this on a Friday night, like this looks like it's less than half of what they had years before. I mean, you can actually walk. I mean, look at this. This is crazy. There's space. Typically, it's oh my god, it's like at least twice this capacity. So maybe this was taken in the morning. I don't know.
And I think not to mention, and not just that, there'd probably also be more stalls, so there'd be probably, an extra lane or something.
Oh yeah, there'd be a bunch of different lanes, and across where it's closer to us, like the picture. Yeah, there would be all kinds of T-shirt stands set up there, like huge displays, and a lot of these displays are looking pretty small. I'm actually surprised.
I'm wondering if they're still going to have that whole HIV test thing.
Probably.
I think
wouldn't doubt
Midwest Fur Fest is that whole stick again. Actually, no. I think I'm going to wait my thumbs in light of what's recently happened.
Mm.
No. I'm going to say it. You want me to say it? I'm going to say it anyway. I can't wait for the day cons basically start offering abortion services.
Oh, you know what? Oh, probably.
Have to go down that point.
They're not going to do that. But the HIV testing is interesting.
Well, technically, I can imagine them actually offering that because of, well, let's just say all the sex that goes on at cons.
Yeah.
Not to mention, given how progressive their the typical furries' beliefs are, and what have you, depending on the location.
Yeah, they might offer like a referral to services or something. Or they'll just be funding, charities that support Planned Parenthood. That's what they'll do. They're already doing stuff like this.
Like under the table abortion pills.
I don't know, man. That's kind of sick. But they're already doing that to charities. I made a big deal about this, a few years ago about A&E when they stopped supporting the military and are supporting like some LGBT rights thing. It has nothing to do with being a furry or animals literally at all. And that was a decision that this convention made. Screw that. What the hell is happening here? Like, no.
Yes. Supporting terrorist groups tends to go down badly long term for you.
Yeah, all the BLM stuff too. They're literally doing that. And these people, I love all the stories coming out of
BLM. BLM is a terrorist group.
Yeah, they are. And furries are supporting that too. But that's our current world, I guess.
Yeah, like, it's just ridiculous. I've heard about that incident too, Ivera, where they started supporting LGBT-related things instead of, like, something kind of furry-related sort of thing, like, bulletproof vest for dogs, for canine unit dogs. They used to do that.
Yep.
But like, the thing is, like, a lot of people are probably a lot of idiotic furries are probably going to say on social media that we're being homophobic and all that, and the thing is, no, we're not being homophobic. We don't care who you love. It's just if you're gonna support like a cause, support something like that's kind of furry related.
Yeah, exactly.
To fit with the theme of the con.
It's crazy, and and Anthrocon's not totally innocent either. One of the reasons, like, I'm not even going, I could have if I really wanted to, but I'm not gonna wear a face mask in July and walk around.
Not to
I'm
mention
sorry.
they're
No.
basically gone all in with the whole vaccination
Yeah, like
kerfuffle.
show thine papers to thine
And
Führer.
and then there's the whole kerfuffle about the cooling room.
Oh,
Get in, stand in front of fan, get drink, leave, fuck off.
yeah. I wonder how, like, who would want to go to an event like that? Like, I saw some pictures of like groups and stuff, like from KDK News, which is like in Pennsylvania news. They said, "Oh, the furries are back." It was like around 6:30, and they had like guys in masks walking outside the building. I'm like, dude, it's like 90 degrees out. What the hell? But that's a rule. If you don't wear a mask, you can get like banned from the convention. And like they're serious about that. If you don't have a card that proves you had a booster or some crap, then you can't even get in and register. Like
Avera,
that is crazy.
with that, I still question whether or not it's mandatory by the state regulations or whatever. The
I don't
government
think so.
state.
No, this is the con's own rules.
Yeah.
Which is why, hey, if they want to do that, then that's definitely a con that I would not want to go to.
Or at least I'm hoping that the state's not doing that still. Because
No, I hope the state is, because that means that Anthrocon has no choice. But if they're not doing it now, and this is Anthrocon's own decision to do this, then
Mm.
that's even more reason to not attend something like that.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Logically, sorry, the only thing I could see being would be enforcing rules where you can't harass, tease, or bully anyone who chooses to wear a mask while attending the con.
That I agree with. That's fine.
Yeah, like
But forcing people to do this just for their own insecurities, it's like, okay, fuck you.
It's scary, man. It looks like they have at least, I'm gonna guess around 66%, so about maybe 2/3 of what they would typically get. So what they get last time, like around 10,000 ish, 11,000, something like that. They probably only have about 7,500 people there or less. I think.
yeah.
But
I know a ton of people who aren't going.
the big tell-all numbers, as we're gonna wait and see, is the parade. Like I get it, the dealer's room is a very good indicator of how cramped the con really is. Now, and then the parade.
Yes, and the group photo. You can see how many people are there.
Hmm.
There's no possible way that they're going to come anywhere close to what they used to have before the virus. Like, how? They can't. Like, I personally know like 25 people that are going to a different convention who used to go to Anthrocon every year. I'm not even exaggerating. Like, it's really crazy.
Well, Avera, don't forget, they've got basically the right name and publicity. So
yeah, so they're not going to go away.
For it to go down. I mean, it's like the local show here. A lot of people used to really go because it was really fun, but then everyone realized it was boring as fuck, and sort of attendance has basically slowly been declining.
Right, but like it's not going to go away. It's still going to struggle along because of its notoriety. I'm sure that's what's going to happen to Anthrocon, but there's no way they're going to come back from this. I don't think really any con is. I don't know. What about the numbers for MFF? Wasn't it like a couple thousand less?
Yeah, I think when we had WAS, it was
Yeah, I think it was like
Yeah.
2,500 people. Crazy.
less, but
Oh,
it was
yeah.
still occupied enough to use the convention center next door. Because I still remember, with 7,500 people, they just barely, cramped out the Hyatt Regency O'Hare, and they
Yeah.
use the next door, the accompanying convention center next door now to scale up.
Yep.
But yes. Anyway, some more kerfuffles from the post-COVID scene and the current world. Spotted at Anthrocon.
Oh
I'm
goodness.
sorry, if it says gender neutral restrooms, why are they being bigoted and only having 3?
Why is one of them wait? Okay, I thought that was an alien for a second.
Why is the imaginary gender a cat? Yeah.
I don't-
Imaginary gender.
Oh
is a
my goodness!
bunny.
I didn't even wait a minute. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, one of them was like, okay, well, I've seen that symbol before, but they could have just posted that and just said restroom, like they do normally.
Allie,
Yeah.
how do you like the idea of women being represented as a cat?
I don't know, honestly. Bec-
Hey, I'm the one who's peeved off because men are represented as a giraffe.
Yeah, what the heck?
About that, but
Oh god.
seriously,
There was another sign too. I don't think I sent it to you, Jolt, though. From that same tweet that Anthrocon just posted, and it was called. They said in their announcement, "We are going to make sure we have all gender neutral bathrooms." And like the sign said, "Bathroom for all genders." I'm like, all the cat? Oh, the cat gender? Like, what are you talking about? But okay, so that's just what's going
I
on
mean,
currently.
in my opinion, about that sort of sign on bathrooms, like during cons, it's really not bad. Like,
Oh no,
it's
no. I think it's cute, but the way
yeah.
that they phrase it and the intention behind it, like all genders, like, come on, like we know what you're trying to do here. Just, I get it. Like
And
for like if it was appropriate for good girls and good boys, I would. Okay, that's cute.
yeah,
Whatever.
and of course some more other little kerfuffles from the dealers' rooms and surrounds. Starting with this.
Free. Oh no! What is?
Very
Oh, and they're
loud,
free too.
oh,
Wow. Third. Wow.
honor system.
This
Fuck
is
that.
this is a cult, man. What are they doing? Like,
Wait,
is it?
what
Huh?
what does that say? I really can't read it.
Free,
says-
one per person, no
Vaccinated.
clips included, on a system, and a little badge that says certified vaccinated.
Oh goodness.
By
Oh,
very well
and they're.
designed.
See, this is what I mean by like weird crap like that. Like, you're a furry. I don't care if you're fucking vaccinated. Why would I care about your medical procedures? What? I get it. There was a pandemic and people are still scared and shit. But like, oh, dude, I would. That's cringe. This is cringe. That's what that is.
Okay,
This
I've
is
got a
cringe.
question, but are they going to be handing out badges for people who have castrated themselves at some point like this?
Oh, they do already. They have the trans ribbons. And they've been doing
Yeah.
that for years.
Tell that's not a sign if they've actually gone through and had it removed.
Dude, I would not be surprised if it was like proud bottom surgery survivor or something like that. Yeah, I'm sure that exists. I'd be surprised if it didn't, honestly. Maybe not at FurCons yet. I mean, but you never know these days.
Yeah.
Well, I do find it rich that they say put up, on a system.
Yeah, so anyone can just get that. And you know for a fact that every single person who's been vaccinated and sees this, they will take one. And they will flaunt that, yes, I got the jab, guys. I'm a good person. Like, trust me, they will. These will be gone in like an hour. If that many people show up to the con anyway. But yeah. And I guess because you have to be vaccinated, right? Like, to be there? Or at the very least,
buy out the
yeah.
shelves in no time at all.
Yeah.
See, if I was a business savvy person, I would basically have charged a few dollars for one of these.
Oh, people would buy them. Definitely.
I think I probably would have bought like 4 or 5 of them just to flog them off on eBay.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea, actually, because these might become like collector's items. Like, I was certified vaccinated at the first Anthrocon since the virus. Yeah, and they're like selling these things. Yeah, probably
would-
might go for a few bucks.
Limited edition. So and so.
Yeah, yeah. I
would
was
have
there.
I would have taken one and just like quote unquote fix it for them. Basically.
Yeah,
Like
it's
just
like, yeah. It's
Well.
like the same story. Remember how they used to hand off the whole Nazi furs bleep off ribbons?
Yeah, I bought one of those. 2 of them, actually. The dude had no idea who I was. It was hilarious. And he was... oh my god, that's a whole nother story I'm not going to talk about now, but... Yeah, I didn't buy it because I was gonna resell it because it's honestly just a shit patch. But I just bought it for the lulz to take pictures with it and then post it and show the guy on Twitter. As soon as he saw that, yo, he was livid. I can't believe I sold this to a nut. Like, bro, unhinged wackadoodle.
Yeah, it
So
really
funny.
surprises me whether or not these people would be able to tell if someone is an actual Nazi.
if
Or
if they point and say you are, that's all you need.
I really wish these people would just go and read the Turner Diaries. I mean, fuck.
Yeah.
speaking of next unhinged items, here is your next unhinged item from spotted from Anthrocon.
And it's on Rainbow, isn't that? If you have
Isn't
what?
that
Okay.
great?
It says, please do not enter. If you have any symptoms of COVID 19, racism, or homophobia, a little dog mascot's wearing a mask pointing to it, and it says Pizza Parma.
Well,
Wow.
there goes my plans for having pizza around
Hang
convention
on.
time.
I thought cons like this were supposed to be generally welcoming. I mean,
No,
unless
no.
someone starts going around and screaming and shouting at everybody, or
Oh, you know what else is very interesting about this sign, though? This is not an Anthrocon sign. This is for a business. So they must have some kind of a deal with them, right? Like, how are they allowed to do this, actually? They're saying don't enter this building if you have perceived homophobia. What? Wait a minute. That sounds kind of sketch.
if someone
Right?
if someone tells me to like not enter because of those reasons, I'm just gonna be like, okay, walks in there anyways.
Honestly, I wouldn't even want to give them my money. I'd say, all right, fuck you, whatever. I'll go somewhere else. But
No.
it's cool though. Like when you are at Anthrocon, and it's not all about the whole virtue signal. It's just about the community coming together. It is really cool when all the businesses get involved.
Yeah.
They put little paw prints on their doors, and fursuiters get like 10% off. It's a nice thing. But I mean, something like this, I'm actually a little interested in how that came about.
Yeah. Like if you're what I mean by that is that like of course I wouldn't buy anything from their place. I would just step one foot into the place and then walk off just to piss them off.
There you go. Wow.
But there we go. That's the clown show and a half that is Anthrocon, and we can only speculate,
Yeah.
what's up and around and about in the next couple of days.
No, even though most of my friends aren't going to Anthrocon, they're doing something better later in the summer. I do know some people that are at Anthrocon now. I think at least two or three, but they're with like a group of people. So I'll keep I'll ask some questions, like see how it's going, like just from their actual perspective of being there. Because yeah, it's too early now. Like today's just the first night, so I'm sure in a couple
True.
days, maybe I'll have an update for you at the end of next week about what it was, like. I mean, I don't know,
think
man.
maybe cons like these, big cons like these, you can't get away without big controversy nowadays.
Oh yeah, so I'm wondering what that event is going to be. We'll have to wait.
Hmm
Maybe something about that pizza place is suspicious. I don't know.
Yeah, don't get
Uh,
ideas.
oh.
Right. Look at that. And look at that. Looks like that's pretty much, what we've got for the week. It's a wrap. But, I do want to say it's like it's like we're locked in stasis. If you get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, news cycle's been kind of slow, but we're trying
It's like
here.
everything, has kind of just ground to a halt.
don't you just wish for one of those days when some furry decides to turn around and start a death cult?
That would, yeah. You know what? You're right. Good
I mean,
point.
that would definitely pick the news up a bit, especially if they're successful.
I mean, to a certain degree, it's like some furries are basically inside a death cult.
I don't know. I'm sure it'll be made as like a joke though.
I'm just saying, but yeah, one of those days. But I think it may be bound to happen. We shall see. Oh well. Yeah, I think it's time we wrapped up. Who's got a closing statement?
Allie.
I really have nothing to say about all this. Like, yes, the whole thing about FurCon and about, um, yeah, about with Anthrocon, like, stuff like that, with the whole, vaccination sort of thing, like, all that stuff right there. I, it's just ridiculous. Like, this is, like, I'm like I said before, I'm sure that we're probably gonna get hate from this shit afterwards, like we always do. But we're not trying to be shitty people. This is legit fucking stupid. Like that's just honesty right there. It's just ridiculous on what Anthrocon's doing. But yeah, besides that, that's all I have to say.
Great. So, Noble?
I'm just going to say this regarding that sign for that pizza place. It does show the level of insecurities you have if you're not willing to embrace all and only accept a few. That basically shows your, I want to use the word bigoted here because people have used it against me so many times. I think it's fucking hilarious. I mean, shit.
I think you look at it again, and then you say, racism and homophobia are considered illnesses.
Mm. The thing is, like, I'm not.
According to those
I've been called homophobic before. Like, would I not be allowed in there because someone said that? Crazy, right?
Aren't you gay?
Yeah. What the hell? I don't get it.
Shit, I've been called racist before, even though I have a black boyfriend. Like, really?
Exactly. So this is why that
Why
kind of stuff
you
is dangerous. Sorry, Noble.
The thing is, though, is like, why are you dating him, though? That's the thing. I mean, it's those
Be-
idiots.
Because I love him.
Yeah.
Simple as that. I love him. Like,
Yeah, at which point, good answer. Whereas if you're that weird woman I've seen on TikTok where it's like, we need to date only gay men, it's like, are you fucking serious? Sorry, black men.
bruh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I constantly see the lettering about how the furry community is this welcoming, grand place where all can come, and it's like, yeah, no. You've already made it clear that you want to keep out your so-called villains of the community. It's like that's the perfect way of segregating the group, segregating the furry community. I mean, keep it up and see where it leads you. And I'm going to stop.
There we go.
Yeah.
All good. Evira?
Wow. Well, I am glad that Pride Month is over because we're all sick of that. But
Yeah.
I'm just genuinely concerned, like, about the future, and this is not even about being homophobic. I mean, this is like a cultish like virus that has infiltrated governments, and now it's hitting our furry conventions. It's putting people off. I mean, why do you think there's a
Exactly.
counter convention going on right now, or will be?
Yeah.
We're done with this woke crap. We want to just be furries again. I mean, that's really it. And hey, if you're listening to this and you're at Anthrocon, I hope you have a good time and all that. Don't let their policies, ruin your fun. I mean, if you agree with it, I mean, you're paying money to be there, so that's on you, I guess. So
Yeah.
I'll probably have an update next week of like the numbers of like just like what happened. Other than that, wow. I hope you guys have a good night.
All right.
Oh, and happy 4th.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Happy 4th of July. And happy Leafland Day for those of you who actually cared enough to celebrate it. And yeah, spoiler alert. I respawned. So sorry to get all your hypes up. Anyway, that's all for this week. Hope you enjoyed the episode as we did, making of it. And as always, our episodes are available on Podbean, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, BitChute, and more further down the line. This is us signing off for the week. Farewell. Till next time.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Laters.